Hi, you guys, and happy Saturday. It's a beautiful day today, and I'm about to head out to go run some errands, drop off some shea butter to some local customers. I'm happen to be able to go to an event today that's going to be doing makeovers. The Mary Kay um, consultant from Atlanta is going to be here in Augusta. Her name is Teresa Milner, and I'm going to go check her out. Not to get a makeover, but just to show my support because she is a good friend of mine. Anyway, I just wanted to talk to you guys about being a product junkie and going out purchasing all these products without knowledge of whether they're going to work for your hair or not. Um, it's okay if you want to go purchase products and use them, but I want you guys to be mindful that if you don't know your hair's porosity level, then going out and buying all these products, you're buying them at like a dare type situation. You really don't know if they're going to work for your hair or not. The commercials will tell you, oh yeah, they're specialized for natural hair and processed hair, chemically processed hair. But that's everyone's hair. And everybody's hair is not the same. Everybody's porosity level is not the same. You have high porosity, you have low porosity, and you have normal porosity. So if you don't know those three, if you don't know which one of the three you are, and you go out and you purchase products that are too light, they're not going to work for your hair. If you purchase a product that's too thick, they're not going to work for your hair. If you are low porosity, you need to purchase products that have thickness to them, such as the shea butter, the shea moisture. They're thick. And if you have high porosity, then you need to purchase some products that are really kind of thin and watery, because those are the products that are going to benefit you. If you're normal, then you can use whatever you like because your hair is like right in the middle. So you can do whatever. That's your choice. But I just want to help you guys save a lot of money by staying at home, supporting small businesses that make these types of products that really do have natural products in them that don't contain fillers and polyglycol, because that product, oh my gosh, I look at that the name of the product and the fact that I looked it up and what it's used for. I mean, who would want to use something that is used to make smoke for flame? And we all know that if you use anything that's smoky, if you're using it for fire, it's pulling out the moisture. It has no moisture. And you're using products that contain alcohol. There are several types of alcohol that are good alcohols, but if you have alcohol in the product and it's the second ingredient in the product, put it back on the shelf, because it's not going to do anything but dry your hair out. I mean, that's just like going up underneath my kitchen sink or in my bathroom where my alcohol is and taking the alcohol and just spraying it on my hair and seeing what happens next. Not going to do it because it makes no sense. So you want to think about the same way, the same reason why you went natural was because you didn't want to continue to use products that were going to be going into your hair shaft and giving you cancer, causing you to have all these types of problems that's going on with your hair. You wanted to know why your hair won't grow and why your hair is falling out. It could be because of the products that you're using that are not natural. Um, some of the products, the ingredients in the products are okay, which is the reason why sometimes I tell you guys to take a list with you of the ingredients that you know are going to be beneficial if you use them for your hair, if they're not a natural ingredient. Because some of the ingredients are safe to use and they're not natural. Some people need to have a little bit of alcohol in their product, because someone like me who has a low porosity hair, when I had relaxers way back in the day, it was very hard for the relaxer to break down my hair shaft in order to make my hair straight. My hair would never get straight. It would always be curly. And I would always have to get a relaxer every 3 weeks, which was bad because it was, causing problems with my hair, making my hair thin, causing my skin to be a hot mess at times. Sometimes it would break out. And so I'm not one that can use products that are just completely 100% natural without any type of small kind of filler, because my hair needs to be broken down a little bit. So what I do is I research. You see my Sasha, she's always in the way. But one thing I do is I research the ingredients, and I add the ingredients that I know are natural fillers that will allow my hair to break down and to hold and retain moisture. It's all about doing research. You can listen to what someone says all day, but if you don't really, do your own research, then you're never going to really know what a product contains, if a product is really going to work for your hair, if it's going to be beneficial for your scalp, is it going to be a nutrient to the inside of your body, because you're growing your hair and everything moves from the inside out. So just say, for instance, I always say moisture and water. Water is the best thing that you can put on your hair to help your body and your hair to retain moisture, because it's going to soak into your scalp. But if you don't drink water, then you're doing your hair no justice, just like you're doing your body. I use that illustration with the water, the flour in the pot filled with dirt. If you leave that pot and that flour for 2 weeks, you put no water in it, you come back to the flour, guess what the flour is going to be? It's going to be dead. Why? Because it has no nourishment, it has no water, and it's been left alone for 2 weeks. The same reason behind your hair not holding any moisture. If you're not drinking water, if you can drink 2 glasses of water and that's still not doing anything. It's not even doing anything for your body. Your body needs 64 ounces of water a day in order to be able to, go through the whole body system, flush out all the toxins and the impurities that you have into your system, and to help your kidneys and your liver function properly. So think about, if you don't give yourself water, how long you go without water, and what will happen to you, and what happens to your hair. It's crunchy, it's dry, it's hard, and there's no product under the sun, no leave-in conditioner under the sun that's going to be able to get on your hair and keep your hair moist. Stop, Saj. Keep your hair moist without water. It's just the truth. Science proves it. You can try it, and your hair will prove it for you. So it's not all about a product. There's some people that don't use any products at all. They still stick to using that Blue Magic, the Ultra Sheen hair grease, and water. There's nothing wrong with using that stuff. If you're going to use products that contain unnatural ingredients, then you might as well go back and start using the hair grease. Because guess what? It does no more harm to your hair or to your hair follicles and your hair shaft than those shampoos and conditioners and products that you're using. Because your pores will still clog up if you're not properly shampooing and clarifying your scalp and your hair. So just be mindful of things. I'm not saying don't go out and purchase products, because if that's what you want to do, then that's your own choice. I'm not knocking that, because I, at one time, when I cut my locks off and all these new products started to come out, and I was like, man, I got to try this. I got to try that. I got to try this. I got to try that. I got to try this one. I got to try that one. Next thing I knew, in my house in Hawaii, we had 3 restrooms. Every cabinet underneath my sink was full of hair products that did not work on my hair. Or either they worked for a period of time, my hair got tired of them, and they just stopped working. And the next product came out, and I went to purchase it. And the next product came out, I went to purchase it. And the next product, and the next product. And I was just like, wow, I'm still using this stuff. It's not working on my hair. So guess what? Now I'm down to the basics. I know that when products work for me. Yes, they're expensive, but they work for me. They do contain cetyl alcohol, but that's a good alcohol that is good for my hair and my hair type. And for my leave-in conditioner, I make my own. It's and spray on every day. I purchased the latest Shea Moisture leave-in conditioner with the I think it's like a growth ingredient in it. I purchased that, and every now and then I'll use that. But as far as my styling, hair definer and stuff like that, I don't purchase it because my hair as a 4B will never have definition. I will only get definition if I manipulate my hair to have a definition. As far as like the braid outs and the 2-strand twists and the twist outs and bantu knots, that's the only way my hair will contain a definition. Otherwise, it's just a really curly, big afro. So I know not to go out and purchase curling smoothies, souffles, and curl definers and cream curls, anything that's going to say that it's going to define my hair. I know that that's a total lie. It's not going to do it. And if anybody tells me otherwise, I'm still not a believer because I know my own hair. I know what works for me. And even I've had hairstylists to tell me, I have hairstylists that are friends of mine, and